how are the people around you reacting or responding to your energy, your words? And then if it's something that is unfavorable, go deep with that. Start journaling that. Ask questions. And then you'll get the awareness. And then you get you a coach or someone that will help you to go deep and do some shadow work with you so you can detox that, so you can sever that energy coming back. Because you called us a Trinity. I don't think that we've ever said that on air before.
Ooh.
So let's talk about, I don't think so. I don't think we've ever said the Trinity before.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Wow. It's in my heart. And we said it so much to each other.
Yes.
Wow. So we are the power of three. We're the power of three.
Yes.
I love the beautiful number three. Yeah, let's make it power of three. Everybody knows about different symbols. All right.
Mm.
And no matter who the person is, contingent upon their teaching or their journey and travel in life, they have their definition. All right. So always do your homework. All right. The power of three is an awesome power. All right. That means one, we are connected together. So the light that we shine, the power that we share together, and it makes it that much more powerful. All right. So that's why we say that we're the power of three, and I call this the Trinity, because we're sisters working together, magnifying our power to get it out there to the world and help others. So yeah, that's why we call ourselves the power of three and the Trinity. And where you see one, you see all three of us. Where you see two, you see all three of us. Because the power is not something that we disconnect from. It always is. It always is. You want to add something? I was trying to think of the angel number three too. I can't think of the definition. Do you have it?
Let me look. Let me look. You
All right.
know me.
Because
It's in my human design. I cannot help it. You gave me a challenge. You gave me a challenge.
Dr. Jane Nims of IAC, she's awesome, and she actually takes us through, has taken us through the different definitions of the different angel numbers, and how to really see them, and when they present themselves to you and what they need. So it's all about the energy. It's all about the energy. And this is going to lead to the question that I want Dee to ask. Because everything is energy. Energy is
Mm.
everything, always. And that's us. We are energy. We are energy and we're flowing. And it's all contingent upon what energy you are choosing to vibe with at all times. Remember the present moment is your all time. Because that's what we are. See? It just was there. Did you see the present moment? Wait. Came back. See the moment? See?
It's gone. It's back. It's gone. It's
It's
back.
gone. It's back. All right, that's past. Now here, present moment. So we are continuously deciding to be in the present moment. Yes, my sister Queen. I see you went like this. You got that professor finger up. Go ahead.
Right. I wanted to, Amanda is joining us live. I want to
Amen,
give a shout out
Amanda.
to her.
Love
And
you, Queen.
she's like, D, I'm loving the look today. Thank you, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was being disobedient because your girl Angela Willow had called me all out earlier. She's like, "Did you make your eye appointment?" I said, "Nope," because I know my doctor's gonna be like, "You're not drinking your water," so I don't want to hear that.
And she had
So
headaches. She had headaches this morning and like
my,
yesterday. I want to
oh
say.
my gosh, yes, and it's my eye. Well, it's I'm legally blind on my right eye, so my left eye is my dominant eye, so it works, double trouble. it does it does double duty. So yesterday, I think we were on 3 or 4 different Zooms.
We went back to back, y'all. Ooh.
And so my eye was like, "Oh, you got jokes, huh? You oh, that's how you gonna do it?" So what I'm gonna do is shut you down. So my
Yeah.
head was like, woo, woo, and my eye was like, it was hard. The light was hard, so I was like, guys, yeah, I'm about to roll and just shut it down. I love you,
Good.
but
She was obedient then. She was obedient.
I was like, my head and my eye is hurting so bad. So that's why I'm wearing these glasses today, Amanda, because I bought these glasses a week ago, but I haven't worn them. But they are they're the anti-blue light
Hmm.
glasses. So I know that's not good for my eye either. The fact that it's the dominant and it does double work. And so I'm trying to be obedient and protect my eyes because I don't like having these headaches and stuff. So but I need to drink my water. I need to give me an IV, okay? I'm not trying to drink it. Can you just pop it in? You know how you go to the hospital and they pop it in in the body? Shoot. And wait, when I used to work for the vet, I'm ready to put more water. I know, boo. I know more water.
What's wrong with your water
Okay,
bag?
you know how when you well, I don't know if you ever experienced it with any of your pets, but I worked at a vet before, a clinic, and when they need to give the animal fluids quickly, they're not trying to hit a vein. They put it under the skin. So just put it under my skin. My body will absorb it. Just put it under the skin. You don't even have to hit a vein because my veins be like this. They be moving. For real, they move. Cause trust, that's why I don't give blood. I don't be trying to do plasma. Mm-mm. It has
Wow.
to be like I'm getting blood work done, and I'll let them know at the get go. I'm a very
Thank
hard
you.
stick.
Hmm.
Please get your most experienced person here, cause I'm not trying to be nobody experiment. I really don't like that, and I'll show them. This one works well. I have I have one that I know where it is. I just pointed it.
Yes.
Uh-huh,
Know
uh-huh.
thyself, y'all. Know
Yeah,
thyself.
this one.
And don't try anywhere else. Don't try anywhere else. Oh, I don't like that too. They be sticking, 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 sticking. You be like,
Oh
look,
my
you know what you're doing. Don't you see that I'm striving to be nice and not knock you in the head, right? I'm pluck you. Stop.
It always takes so much patience
Oh, yes,
because it takes and yeah, especially wait with an IV needle. It takes so much patience and tolerance and compassion for me to
yes.
allow them to fish with the IV
Oh,
needle.
wow.
It's like this. Let me fish with a pen. It's like, ow. So
And they don't know what they're doing, and they're going like this inside of you, and you be like, look, really?
right, yeah.
Now, I was anemic, and I'm happy to say that was stopped about what 1, 2, 3, maybe 7 years ago. Yes, yes, yes. Got it together. Got it together. Was anemic because I was premature all my life, something I had dealt with. So I had to get stuck all the time. And you got those ones that knew what they were doing. You got those ones that didn't want to admit, didn't want to be humble in that moment. And I wanted to go, look, sister, come on now, Sister Sookie. Stop it. You hurting me. And this one woman, she was like digging it in my hand. No, first she started on my right, and I told her where to go. Then she went to my left, and she's fishing. I'm like, you gotta. I was like, all right, this is a test of patience for me. Don't hit this woman. Don't hit this woman, right? And then she went to my hand. I was like, all right, you need. Let me go get another needle. I was like, yeah, go, because I need some moments. Well, the divine sent this man to the door. He said, what's wrong? I said, she's having problems getting it in. He said, I got you. Came up, opened it up, slipped it in, went. I was like, praise God. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. But that was my test. That was my test to like stay centered and calm and have some grace. That, ooh, grace under pressure. Grace under fire. They have a show like that, don't they? It's called Grace Under Fire.
Yes, and I used to watch that show. I really did like it. I
Really?
haven't seen it in forever.
Wow. But yeah, being under having grace under fire.
Amanda said, "And you gotta send her your healing powers." So,
Yeah.
and I just said, "Girl, you know she gonna be sending me some healing." I put boom.
Yes, 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 yes. Add to my list. And anyone ever, if something is going on, please send it to us because we will get on it right then and there. Once we have that, once the camera goes off, I'll go right over there and do that for you. Absolutely. So if ever, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. You know. And then when we're available, we will definitely do that. Everyone is always in our prayers. I do a universal
Yes.
prayer, so everybody knows that I've been doing universal prayers. Wow. Maybe almost 20 years now. I was 35 when I started, and now I'm 53. So 18 years. 18 years. So I do universal prayers
Okay,
every
excuse
day.
me, you're only 37. Thank you. Don't be trying to say
Oh, thank
that.
you. Yes, I'm 36.
You
Going
look
to 42
good.
years now.
You're
2 years.
looking good. Hmm.
So yeah. Send it if you need a little extra, please, and I will. I had a friend this morning. She wrote us and she told us she was having issues with kidney stones. So I was right on it, with my morning meditation and healing mantras. Yeah, I got in there. So if ever anyone needs anything out there, please let us know. Let us know, and we will definitely, you know. And I have people who have it come to me. Different people will say things or say to us, and I'll go, all right, I got you. I'll do my part. And when we do it together, y'all, remember that Trinity, power of three. It goes boom, just like that. Want some overnight healing? Call us. I like that. Want some overnight healing? Call us.
Call us. Call me.
We got you. All right,
Okay,
ready?
so I'm ready to drop it. Drop it.
No.
Um,
Also,
okay, so I was talking to my twin flame this morning. We were talking about the law of, or excuse me, we were talking about karma and reciprocity, right? And we started the conversation because I was speaking of our amazing pussy priestess, 𝕱𝖑𝖆𝒊𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒆 and how she calls the boomerang that she has a abundant boomerang. So I was talking to my twin flame and he was like, well, how? Okay, so normally when you throw the boomerang, right, it always comes back to the person that throws it, right? And I was like, right. Then he said, but if it's energy, how does it know to come back to that person?
woo, sit with that.
Yeah, because
Uh,
it's energy. So I'm gonna get you going.
Everybody hear that?
So we went down a rabbit hole of thought process and talking back and forth, and we came to because everything is energy, and so that means that remember, this meat suit is not you. Your true self is energy, right? And your true self doesn't have a name,
Mm-hmm.
but
As a signature.
it has a signature to where source can identify, right, each
Yeah.
energy signature that was created, regardless if it's twin flames, so two of one soul, or it still knows that that's this one twin flame and it's the other twin flame, or this is quote unquote Angela, or this is Deanna, or you know.
Use a name to put to the energy. Your energy, my energy.
Yes. So we were saying that. So okay, let's say that I give out the energy of hate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the hate frequency or energy will have my signature or my energy thumbprint or fingerprint on it. So when it's sent out, it knows to send it back to me because it's balanced. It's never just one-sided,
Right.
right?
Remember that.
Never. And then again, everything is energy, right? So that's all of our emotions, food that we eat. Angela and I were just talking about that our organs even vibrate at a different frequency too. That's why you have your different the seven major chakras, and they are affiliated or associated with organs and glands, and there's specific vibrations or frequency that will ignite that chakra or that organ or gland because that's what they vibrate at. So as you see, I have very deep conversations with my twin
And she
flame.
had like an hour or so with him. She dropped out like 5 minutes before pushing the button.
Right. Yeah. I was like,
Right.
guess
I'm
what?
looking like,
Right. Right. Because even my twin flame was like, he said, well, it will be fair if whatever I sow, I reap. I said, but you use the word fair. That's a human
amen.
word or a
It's a word.
physical density
It's a
word. I
thing.
said, but just think of it as source. It's not about being fair or unfair. It just is.
It is. It's a law.
Yeah, it just is that whatever energy I send out, it comes back to me. Period.
Remember how your grandmothers used to say, you think that you hurting somebody else, hating on them and stuff. You think you hurting them, you hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. What you may say or do will cause harm, but it's come back. It comes back to us. That's why hatred is not the answer when you're upset about something. Don't hate. Don't allow hate in your heart, you all. That's a hard one to get off.
Yeah.
But it comes back to you. Love does too. Everything.
Everything.
Everything does.
Everything. So that's
Everything. And we choose. And we choose.
okay, okay, break that down. What do you mean we choose?
We are the choices that we make. So we
Mm,
choose. We choose to be up like you and I. We choose and stand and affirm to be of the light. So when we get upset, not that we don't get upset, when we get upset, we choose to stay with the light and stay aligned with the light and solve it in that same. So then there's healing, there's energy exchange, there's healing in it. We choose not to choose negative or to go with that darkness to because we want to heal from it. So we choose. All men choose. We have free will. So we choose to say what you want to do. What do you want to do with this? How do you want to handle this? We do that all the time. Something happens and then we choose. How you want to handle it? I want to get angry at them because I'm pissed off right now. Or I want to breathe right now because getting angry ain't going to solve nothing. I want to get myself under control first. Yes, that hurt. Now I want to go have some compassion, some grace, and I want to go talk to them about it. Tell them I didn't like that too much, and talk to them instead of, I got to get you back. I got
mm,
to retaliate. So there's a choice. We choose. We choose in that
mm,
moment. And yes, y'all, I know it's not all that easy. See how I just did it? It was like,
mm,
oh, like it's not all that 1, 2, 3, right?
right.
It's a little bit more animated when we're going through it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what you're saying? That makes me think about something that David said yesterday. And I had to remember who said it.
Oh, right, right.
I was like, who just said that? David did. Remember when he was speaking about our subconscious and conscious, and how when we have and we're there's things that we do subconsciously, meaning it could be a habit, like brushing your teeth. You don't have to even consciously think about brushing your teeth. It's become a habit or a routine, and
Ooh,
it's So what if you have a habit of hate?
oh, girl.
Or it's subconscious, or it's something that was put on you during that your when your foundation was being set in this reincarnation, to where it's your normal.
Ooh.
So in that case, you need to do some shadow work. You really need to go and clean it up. First, being aware of that you have that. And what I would suggest for someone to do is look how look at your reflection. How are the people around you reacting or responding to your energy, your words? And then if it's something that is unfavorable, go deep with that. Start journaling that. Ask questions. And then you'll get the awareness. And then you get you a coach or someone that will help you to go deep and do some shadow work with you, so you can detox that, so you can sever that energy coming back.
It is toxic.
It's very well, it's toxic, I mean, energetically,
Yeah.
and in addition to physically. It will impact your organs, your
Well,
joints, your blood, everything. Because I wanted to say that too, because I've known people that just was who they were, because that's it was a habit, and it was a habit that was formed from their trauma.
Yeah.
Sheikah has been dropping some amazing journal prompts this particular full moon, and that was one of them. What habits are you
Yes. Ooh, that.
creating because it was a response from your trauma or a event in your life? So become aware of who you are and why you do things,
Yes. It's
because
a good
you,
question. So smart.
yeah, you are worthy of knowing yourself,
Yeah.
and you are definitely worthy of love.
Yeah.
So just do the work, and even if it's slow, go at your pace. Don't make it so big to where it's overwhelming, to where then you're not doing the shadow work, you're not doing the work, you're not being inquisitive, you're not becoming aware. And also too, I was here and Missy just joined us. Hey, Misty.
Misty.
There was a time where I could not emotionally handle who I was.
Oh, wow. Can you share? Wow. Say more.
Yeah.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. Wow, 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 wow.
yeah, I couldn't, and I don't remember exactly. It was probably just it was the lack of love, and it was the abandonment issues that I had. So I would do different things to try to be noticed, to try to be loved. I was searching for things outside of myself, and I made some choices that could have killed me. And I got to a point to where I suppressed those choices, and I couldn't handle the truth of my actions. So I'm saying that to say that that's why take it slow, because that could be you too.
Yes, yes,
So
please.
take it slow. Don't just I'm gonna dive deep in shadow work and I'm gonna do this. No, because when I would do the monthly shadow work with Sheikah, it was once a month, because it took my body
Mm.
and my mind and my soul a whole month to integrate, to recover
Oh.
from the work that we just did in an hour.
Mm.
So be gentle with yourself. Have grace and compassion with yourself, um, when you're doing this work too.
Yeah.
When you're
And
doing
take
this
your
work,
steps one step at a time. Don't take it all on because you want something to change. We quickly. We don't change overnight. We don't get wise overnight. We didn't get this way overnight. We're not going to get out of it overnight. So, in the same light of taking those, retracing our footsteps and taking it back and finding out where this occurred, where that occurred, to give yourself knowledge. Take one thing at a time, and let it delve in, let it get in. You know, read it. Like when I'm doing a practice today, I did do my regular practices, but also today I called it my study day to D earlier. And my study day is when I'm scripting with it. So I'm taking down the lessons as well. So it gets bare in mind. So there's levels. There's levels to every part of learning about yourself and healing. So take it one step at a time. Don't hurt yourselves. Don't take on too much that you can't handle. All right. We do that to ourselves, but don't do that. It's all right. Every step you take towards your healing is good, and you reap the benefits immediately. So don't think you have to do a whole bunch of things to feel good about yourself, that now I'm doing it. Because first, it doesn't work that way. but two, it is that one step. And you have to rest in between it. You have to heal yourself in between it. You have to think about it. You have to write about it. You have to put it into action. You have to go back again and do some more. You know what I mean? We have a question.
it's a statement that, before we go to it real fast, can I say something real fast?
Yes, ma'am.
The what I didn't say is that the emotional state that I couldn't handle, it was basically it. I was ashamed. So I had a lot of shame and guilt. So that's the emotional state that I was when I would think about those things. Like, okay, I cannot believe you did that. Why did you do that? Oh my gosh. Are you sure that was you? Really? So I had all that judgment, shame, and guilt. So I had to detox that and get past that, and then tell that part that I suppressed that I see you, I accept you, I
Yes.
love you,
Love you.
I forgive you, and please forgive me for not spending time with you. Please forgive me for not hanging out with you or acknowledging you. Um, so that's basically what I was meaning. What I was meaning.
That's a
Um,
triple threat. Judgment, guilt, and shame. A lot of us carry that around and don't know. Because we so busy wanting to be all right. We don't want to see the thing that's going to help us to be really all right, to heal. Because we don't like it. I had someone tell me, I had a sage tell me when I was younger, or no, yes, I did, because it was from the Divine. Tell me that you're not always going to like what you see about yourself, but see it anyway. Look at it anyway. Have that courage enough for the truth to see it, because what's on the other side is your healing. It's you. Yeah, that really helped me throughout dealing with stuff. But yeah, wow, D. Same, same baby girl.
yeah.
Let's go to Misty. Misty made a statement I want to share with everyone. Thank you so much, Misty. And she said, I didn't know that I was unconsciously playing the victim of my traumas. And as a result of discovering what I was doing, I couldn't face myself or others until I realized that I have the power to change. Woohoo! And when it says change my, what was the last word? Change my
Um,
power to change. She just meant to stop it there.
yeah, Misty, will you say that? Was it change myself or change my mind, or I don't think I copied it. I thought
Okay.
I copied all of it.
Wow. But the power to change, that's everything. Yes, we all have
Yeah.
the power to change. Praise God. Beautiful, Misty. Yeah.
Oh
And
my gosh. Okay, so now wait, let me tell you this.
what should I change my
Well, okay, she said narrative, to change my narrative
change
is
my
what.
narrative? Yes, we write
Yeah,
that script, girl.
yeah,
Woohoo! High
yeah.
five, Misty. Dude.
Psh, Misty. I I literally made my trauma be like a badge almost.
Ooh.
I went through this trauma. Da, 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 da. I was sexually abused. And then it also then became my identity too. So it was both. It was both. So I'm with you, Misty.
Yeah. And that becomes your norm.
Yes,
Because you think everything all right. Wow, we.
yes, 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 yes,
I just got choked.
yes. And Misty and Amanda or whoever else is watching us, you guys can come on the big screen. Hello, hey Tink.
Saturday. It's Saturday.
Okay, Tink, I'm loving that in the back. That is amazing.
That is wonderful. My God.
Grand rising to you, beautiful souls. It's so awesome to see y'all. And thank you for having us, always being able to chime in with you guys whenever we can.
Yes, I think I called you in because I'm wearing my Yoda shirt
Ah,
today.
yes, I noticed that. I noticed that. I'm like, oh, look Yoda is shining out there. That's what I was trying to say. I love it. I love it. Yes, I also just got myself another Yoda top. I think it's a Yoda craze at the moment. So go for it, guys.
Yes. Okay, so tell me where you got your Yoda. Did you get it all online or did you go to the store and actually pick it up?
I was at the store. I was at the
Okay.
store.
There.
Actually, I was buying amazing gifts for my kids because it was Diwali, and we were like, oh, okay, get yourself some new clothes. And so I went onto Yoda top. I'm like, I need to get this, guys.
Right. Necessity. Necessity.
It's a necessity. I love it.
I'm gonna get some. I hope they have some PJs now that I'm coming back to the States. I'm happy that I'm coming back to the States. I am so happy. You see it in my face? But I need to get some PJs because I'm gonna be cold like crazy.
Oh yes, yes.
Miami doesn't even do it for me, guys. Miami doesn't do it for me. And people say it's hot here. I'm like, it's cold. Y'all trying to be looking at me like in Miami at the hotel, like, really? It's cold. Y'all ain't chilly.
I told Angela that before she leaves Colombia, she needs to like do an energy ball and capture as much heat as possible in that energy ball, and then get on the plane and come.
Yes, please, and share some of that heat with us. Actually, you guys, Texas is really cool. It's lekker and hot. Yeah. We have those spells. We have like a nice cold breeze that comes from the Arctic. It just reminds us that, you know, what we should be grateful for when it's warm days. You know, when you have those seriously Arctic cold breeze, it's, oh, I'm like, no, I'm not stepping a toe out of this.
So.
I'm not stepping my.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Tink, I really want that video. Okay, so you need to tell me how you found it, and then I already know how to upload it to Zoom, but where'd you find it?
Which video?
The one in back in your background.
Your background.
Oh, my background. Oh,
yes.
oh, the virtual background. Oh yes. You just you get it on Google. You search it for virtual backgrounds,
Okay.
and then you look for. I look for virtual backgrounds for Zoom, and then I even looked for full moon, and then I found this here.
Nice.
And then it's a video. It's not just a picture. And so when you go into Zoom, you will see there's a part where the camera is on the like a little arrow, and it says choose virtual background, or it says choose video photo. So you got to choose virtual background, and then there's a plus button that you find there, and then you add a video, not a picture, not a
okay,
and then
I see it.
Continue moving. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Okay.
I like it.
Because it's a virtual background, which is a video. So that's how the trees are moving.
Yes. Same.
I know I have it.
Start playing around with my background.
Girl, kicking it. Okay, then there's this one with the lights.
So each one of us could have a virtual background. So let's go to
She's like, let's do it. Let's do this.
Video. So Angela and Misty. Hey Misty, I love you.
Love you too. I love all of you.
Misty, oh my goodness. Girl, what you said in the chat was awesome.
Yes.
What you shared. Thank you so much for that. And when you use the word discovery, oh, I like that one. Aww.
That's for my pictures. My pictures on my computer.
Where did you take that one?
Beautiful.
I honestly don't remember. If I'm driving someplace and I see that the sky looks really pretty, I'll pull over and take a picture. And I try to do it so I have no electric poles, nothing. So it's just the view. I don't want houses and everything else if I can. I'm like trying to look at it.
The one tree looks like a giraffe or an animal kind of thing.
Yeah, almost like a safari type. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it looks so
I thought
awesome.
about putting one up like with snow and stuff because that's how I feel right now. I'm freezing, but let's go with the good stuff.
Why she bring up the freezing again? You also be
I
helping
am
us
always
out.
cold. It can be 100 degrees outside and I am freezing. There's
Oh my
something wrong with me.
All right, so prayers and blessings and love to you.
There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly normal.
I was about to say, don't be saying that, boo. Hello, there's nothing wrong with you.
My mom, when I was growing up, it could be snowing outside and she'd have all the windows and doors open and the air conditioner on and saying she's hot. I'm like, Mom, I'm freezing. She goes, no, it's hot in here. It's like, no, Mom, you're going through menopause. Close the doors, turn off the air conditioner.
I was just about to say that when she got the menopause.
Yeah.
Special summertime.
Girl,
She just goes, I
Go
run
ahead,
hot.
I'm sorry. Wow. My mom had it so bad, Misty, she would get naked in the kitchen all of a sudden. Just, oh my gosh. And it was crazy. I mean, she'd be sweating. It would be night and day. She's out cooking and all of a sudden she's like, oh my gosh, I'm hot. And it would be pulling off of her face. She'd be in the kitchen, oh my gosh. Like, calm down in the kitchen getting naked. As you're cooking dinner. It was funny.
My mom's excuse was, it's my house.
Right. Yes, wow.
Wait till I leave the room, then you can do whatever you want.
My mom and dad, they had anthracite in South Africa, and it was with you heat it up with coal. So my mom loved it, because it used to really warm up our home, and we had like a very big space where this fireplace was. But as soon as she moved, she had to move homes. She's like, no, this thing needs to go. It's too hot in here. I'm like, oh, here we go. This is menopause talking. She's like walking around with a short sleeve, and she wears sari. Now, sari is not the most warmest thing. She's wearing sari. She's not feeling cold. There's no jersey on. I'm like, whoa, lady, you strong. I need 2 jerseys right now.
Oh my God, they did the same thing. They had special summers. And they used to freeze us. And at the time, I was like 20-something. I'm like, look, dudes, y'all got to stop this. And all the students inside of the office were just freezing our butts off. Because they just had everything on. It was like, oh, we're hot. We could not wait for lunchtime. No, actually, I was 30. We could not wait for lunchtime to go outside in the sun just to thaw out. Just a thought that was their special summers. But now, after going through it at 45, menopause, I get it, and I'm like, I got it, y'all. I apologize. I apologize for wanting to pluck you in your head. It's just something that's changed as you go through during menopause. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this? Then you're swimming in your clothes. I mean, all down your back, and you just got to take off what you were wearing and put something new on. Take a shower and put something new on, then you do it again. You're like, oh, man.
It's pretty crazy, I think, that, wow, I'm not too sure how that feels like yet. I still feel cold, so.
It's cold, too. Oh, you'll drive you're going to drive your peoples crazy. Yeah. You're going to be like, turn the heat up. Turn it down. I'm hot. I need some air. Oh, no, I'm cold. Yeah, you're going to do that.
Yes, I have 3 males in my house. Oh my gosh, shame.
Oh, they're going to go.
I'm sorry.
Say you
Just go ahead and start saying sorry now. Just say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. For what, Mom? Oh, you'll know, but I'm sorry. You'll know when it happens, but I'm sorry.
Can you imagine? They'll be like, oh man, this magic is really going cuckoo here. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, coupons, all that. Oh yeah. I drove my ex-husband crazy. He was like, "Oh, just tell me which one you want," because it was like up and down. Yeah. So, and it can happen anytime, even while you're driving a car. Can you imagine just sweat coming down in your eyes and you the one driving, and then you're hot. You got the windows open, the air conditioner on, and you're just wet. And get up from a chair and you got your imprint. Yeah, so nice. It's such a
Yep.
nice time, y'all. Have fun, have fun, have fun.
Not
Yeah.
there yet, but yep. I
Have
know
fun.
it. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
There are some
I'm
things
all
that
laugh because Missy's like, why isn't it now? Hello, I'm cold.
Yeah, I want to get it over with. If we're gonna go through that much fun and that much change, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, let's get it done and over with. Why do I have to wait for it?
you know what? I'm gonna help you all out. It started and I got with it. You know, I'm into plant medicine. So if you take I'll give you some herbs whenever it starts, that it will calm and ease it down and you can slide through the rest of it nicely. Yeah. I had a crazy month and I was like, oh no, I'm not going through this. And then I just got with it. Yeah. So I will share all those nice medicines, those plant medicines that you all can take that'll take the edge off, so to speak.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Angela.
Yes.
We knew that this was a special conversation. We knew that it was something special coming out of it.
We need
Yes,
your help, Angela.
because I had the thought that we need to do a show on this. We really
Oh,
do.
yes, for sure.
For real, we do, because just think of all the women out there that are suffering and they don't know their power. They don't know the power of plant medicine,
Absolutely.
and they're taking pharmaceuticals, which is
Yeah.
hurting their body more. So yes, Willow, share your experience and your wise Willow wisdom, universal. Yeah,
There's not everybody knows what all those big technical terms are for the stuff that's in those pharmaceuticals either.
that's
Yeah.
true.
And it's like, and then you have to sit there and research every word and every, yeah.
And
And
if you
a
don't know,
lot of
don't
times
take
those
it.
things are doing a lot more damage than they're doing good. And
Absolutely.
you can't find the
Yeah.
one that's only doing good. They're all have some side effect, and they're all going to do some kind of damage.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I had someone give me one, and the side effect just said this word: death. Period. I said, seriously?
What?
Why would
You think I can't think of it? Yes. I wish I still had it. It said death. Period. I said, stop it. Now y'all playing with me.
why would you sell something like that?
And to say death.
That's just beyond me.
Because they take in consideration, and okay, so if we sell this, about 10,000 people will die, but the rest would live.
Wow.
And we get so much money from it, is what they're thinking.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting
It's like-
marketing.
Excuse me, I told you. I disclaimed it.
No.
You disclaimed death. I was like, take
Yes.
this away. I'm like, oh, I threw it in. I was like, no.
And they'll be like, it's not our fault, it's on the bottle, it's a side effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so no. We
The
need to
marketing,
be more
somebody in the
tune with-
marketing arena was doing something a bit crazy. They were
Yeah.
like, no. Just put this in and sell it. No.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll be covered. It's on the bottle. We're covered. We can't be sued for it. Yeah. But we need to be more aware of the natural or herbal natural stuff that helps us out more than the pharmaceuticals.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
I've always been one to advocate for herbal and for homeopath and for naturopath. It's very important because your body knows how to heal itself, right? Your body your body understands the power of healing, and only when you understand the energy around you, how you can tap into the energy that you have around you, as we are right now. I mean, I think the four of us are definitely understanding this on a much more higher level. And then you see the incredible power of healing that you have for you, that you can create for yourself as well and for other people. It's truly phenomenal. And there are ways, there are practices that you can incorporate in your daily life to see this incredible gift that all of us have. It's not just one person that just has this, but it's just about you choosing to tap into it. And that's where the trick lies. Like DeAnna says, the secret sauce is there.
Secret sauce, I like that.
People need to understand that being on the holistic side of the herbals and the medicines and stuff like that, it's not woo-woo stuff.
Thank you.
You know, it was created, it was put here for us to use it for that purposes as far as healing and taking care of ourselves. It's okay to go into that. It is more natural to do those things than it is to buy the pharmaceutical stuff that's, you know, processed and add weird stuff to it, like death and whatever else to it. Those things are not natural. The holistic and the natural herbs and stuff, that's what we're supposed to, what we're meant to be using. It's not woo-woo stuff. It's natural. It's very natural. It's what we're supposed to do. And I'm going to be for one to tell you guys right now, I have no clue about any of it. And the reason is because most of my life I have been told what to do. So on most standpoints on just about everything in life, I'm neutral. I have gone completely numb. So the past year to 6 months to a year, I'm finally starting to like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have to be that way anymore. I don't have somebody controlling my life. I'm in charge. I can take care of this. I can change. I can decide what I'm going to do with not only my body, but with my life.
That's right.
Yes.
Girl. Go ahead, girl.
Happy days. Yeah.
And that goes back to, sorry, that goes back to what DeAnna said earlier about, you know, we were talking about being a victim. I was like, I finally had to realize I am not the victim. I am a survivor.
Oh.
And let me take on that role as a survivor and allow me to tell other people, realize I have the right to tell other people my story so they can better and learn from their own aha moments and better themselves and take charge of their own lives.
And now you're a thriver, queen.
Absolutely.
Not only a survivor, boo, you are thriving.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm so excited for it. It's so amazing. I keep telling everybody my dream life is like, it's so close. There's a breakthrough. It's just so close. I can feel it. I just driving me nuts. It's taken too long.
No, it's already there. It is already there.
Yeah.
It's already,
what it is I'm learning patience again. Because I used to be one of the most patient people in the world and I lost that. And now I'm learning patience again. That's what's happening. So
it's like the thrill of a roller coaster, you know. Now but the thrill is not with a sense of fear. Now it's a thrill of excitement. It's like, whoa, yes, this is here. Oh my gosh, I see this picture. Oh my gosh, this is actually good.
Like you're climbing to the top. To the top of that roller coaster. Yeah.
And then
anticipation of what's next.
Then you're able to just laugh and enjoy that moment. And even in the patience, which teaches tolerance, and it teaches you how to be tolerant about yourself, tolerant about other people. It's like, even in those moments, you're like, oh, this is incredible. I love this journey. Please give me more of this. Because you're creating every single moment. You understanding that you are the creator. You are stepping into that creative role. And when you step into it, nothing can disturb your peace. There is no way that you can even turn around and face the world and say it's all your fault, because you know everything lies within you. And so that in itself creates an immense amount of bliss and complete presence. I love it. Wow.
We're taking our power back. We're reclaiming it. We're reclaiming our power.
That's it. Yeah.
And it gives you so much peace. Everybody is crying for peace within, peace within, peace within. That is it. Recognizing it, being aware of our own power within. And then it's wow, almost like it is like nothing can touch you. You know what I mean? And everything is blissful. Everything is happy. Bliss is like the ultimate. That's like.
I think for me, a hard thing to accept was realizing that I don't have to listen to what everybody else thinks. What they think is not my business. Ooh, and that was just the past 6 months. That's hard for me because we're such people pleasers. we're conditioned to care about what other people think.
Whoa.
So learning that it's not my business what they think, and I don't have to care about that. That doesn't affect how I live my life is that's a big step. That's a hard one for me to accept.
Hard one for most.
Mm-hmm.
Hard one for me. It was a hard one for me. That
And
I do not have to put myself in that space. I don't have to accept it and live it and do it. That's what we learned as children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the conditioning.
The conditioning. And some things had to be hammered in. Do, 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 you know? But wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome. We need to affirm that one. Yes. You don't have, it's none of your business. It is none of our business
Yep.
what other people think. None of our business. Stay out of
Yeah.
mind your own business. Woo!
That saying, stay in your own lane.
Stay in your own lane. Yes.
Yep.
it doesn't make you selfish. It actually makes you more selfless. It makes you very much more selfless.
Loving yourself.
Stay in your lane and see to your own business first.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Own business first. Yeah.
And then jump into somebody else's business if they want you to, only if they want you to.
It also takes the weight of responsibility for others away as well too.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes we feel that we're accountable for what they do.
Yes.
Or responsible for what they do and what they think and where are you at. And so when you stay in your own lane, when you do not worry about them, you know, it's like you said, it's self-love. It's your true self, you know.
100%. 100%. Wow.
I'm one of those people standing still, I feel guilty. Just standing still, I feel guilty, like I'm doing something wrong. And realizing that just me being me, living life to the best I can, there's nothing wrong in that. And it's okay. And then realizing that self-love, and we've all talked about this several times. Self-love is not being selfish. It's being able to give your better of yourself to others. That's a big one for me too, to realize. Because I've always looked at I love my mother dearly. I mean, God rest her soul. I love my mother dearly, but I always looked at her as being selfish because she always came first with everything. She had new clothes all the time. She went out with her friends out all the time, and my dad took her out all the time. They would go gambling. They would, you know, if he didn't get her jewelry on holidays, she made him go out and get her jewelry because she wanted to be appreciated. And I always saw her as being selfish. And I thought, I never want to be that way. So I overgave of myself to others. And then to realize it's not selfish to take care of yourself was a huge, huge step and a huge thing to learn. I'm still trying to accept it. It's okay to take care of myself and put me first before everybody else, because then I'm giving the better version of myself to other people, and that's caring for them. That's huge. And I know we keep saying it and keep saying it and keep saying it.
We have to keep on. Yeah.
And I pray that we do, because it still needs to sink in, and it takes a while, and everybody needs to hear it, and they need to feel it and realize it's okay. It's good. Go for
it. You're truly not loving them if you don't love yourself.
And I didn't know that.
Yeah. And we get to a point to where we don't realize that we're all one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when you don't love yourself, you're not loving them.
Yeah.
You know, because we're one. Because the more you love yourself, actually, the more you will love them.
Yes. And you'll do it the right way. You will do it the right way.
Yeah.
I was a huge enabler. I was living like, I don't know how many, I lost count. Living all these lives. They were happy to accept it. Call me up with their order. Call me up with their order every day. This is what I need for today. This is what I need this is what I need now. This is what I need. And I'm like this. Tired. And at the end of the day, I used to think, all right, now because everybody's resting, now I have time for myself. Look at me put myself last. Then I had very little. I was either passing out in bed I couldn't do no type of meditation. When I was doing my meditations, I was passing out.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's
No.
I didn't even make the list. I didn't even make the list. I wouldn't even put myself on the list. So I've completely gone numb. I completely went numb because I was not even on that list. And my mom would every once in a while say, you need to take care of yourself too. It's okay. It's okay to be selfish. No, Mom, it's not okay to be selfish. How can I be selfish if they need this, 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 and this? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And now that she's gone, I get it. And I understand it more. And it's like, you just got to keep saying it to other people. They don't understand. They don't realize. They don't know. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then to accept the fact that it's okay is okay.
Yeah. I was going to ask you what made you think that taking care of yourself was selfish, but she said it to you. So she said taking care of yourself, it's okay to be selfish. So that was her definition, and you took on that definition of the word selfish is taking care of yourself.
And I always wanted to be a giver. I always wanted to give to other people. I wanted people to think, not that I was special, but I wanted to, it made me feel special to know that I was giving to other people and people liked me. So I became that people pleaser and became that give. That's what I thought was I was supposed to do in order to be, you know, not only accepted, but
in giving, you have to receive. In giving, you have to receive. And the thing is, even if you are placed in a position where you are having to do a lot, and granted, as parents, as mothers, as daughters, whatever we show up as in our life, we're going to have some kind of responsibility to others as well, responsibility for ourselves, right? So that is part of the process. But the thing is, what we neglect is that when we are doing so, is that there's a process of also allowing yourself to receive. So somebody is saying to you, like, for instance, you are having, for example, myself, I had to step into a role of being a breadwinner in my home, right? But now the first thought that will come into your mind is like, oh, you must have been like really busy and moving around and having to deal with the children, cooking, cleaning, having to see to your business, right? The thing is that we have to take a step back and say, where is it that I need help in this process? And be open to receiving that help. The problem is that many people don't do that because their ego comes in play. And they're like, oh, no, I got this. I'm going to do this all by myself. Nobody needs to help me. And that's where the problem starts filtering in, because you then saying, I'm doing, and I don't have time for me. I don't have time for I don't have time to, you know, take a moment. Even now in this present, like, there we go, my tea is coming to me. Right. Thank you so much, my darling.
Wow, a magical hand came through the clouds.
Yeah, there we go. Magical hand comes through the cloud, and you are ready to receive it. So make that space to receive it, and speak to the people around you, whether it's your children, whether it's your spouse, whether it's, you know, whether it's a friend that you always connecting with. Say, hey, you know, I just need you to step into this role for me. Are you able to do so? Because if they're not able to, then they're going to say, hey, you know what, sorry, at this point in time, I'm not able to. That's also okay. But at least you're having those conversations. And conversations always lead to creating more betterment, because people sit back and do not want to have those conversations. It's too difficult. It's hard. It's emotional. It brings up shit. And then they feel like Yoda has disappeared. But no, Yoda has never disappeared. The magic is always there. I'm just saying to you, it's like, at that point in time, I didn't have that much of funds in my account to say, hey, you know what, I can do this, this, and this. But yet I made sure I had enough to have somebody to help me. And that person was amazing in my life. And I had to pay her, because that was the energy exchange between me and her. And I was like, I don't care what I have to pay you. You are doing so much in my life that it's allowing me to step into this role that I need to be in right now, so that I can see to my children, so that I can see to myself. And you are creating that environment for me to do so and to look after myself, so that I can step into that better version of myself and still show my children that, you know what, this is life. This is okay. We got this, and we are able to move through this very challenging situation right now. We are able to move through it with ease and grace, and that's where the you know, like, the opportunities start filtering in. So it is really about that. So, and in the bigger picture, you may think it's selfish. You may think, oh, I just need time for myself, and I'm creating always time for myself. But in the bigger picture, you creating possibilities. You moving all the way, all the dust away to see the road, to see the path, so that you can continue on that path that's leading you to your highest good. That's what you need to look at always, always. And sometimes it's not easy. It can be really challenging, but it's in those times that people like we are here, putting ourselves in these spaces to have these conversations, that opens our ability to see more of it. Yeah.
Okay, so that brings up a question. If you're not open to receiving, does that like block people from coming in to offer you help? Because I can tell you from where I'm from, I can only speak from my background. Where I always say growing up, because I'm still growing, but all my, most of my life, I have not had people offer to help me with anything. I've always had to do everything on my own. So it's like, was that because I wasn't open to receiving? Or was it they just didn't think I needed it? Or
no, it's not because you always showed up as, I got this. This is me. I got this. It's not that you're not, it's not that you don't need the help, but then you're showing up as it. And as Master says, is that what we are is what we'll receive. It's the same. I completely resonate with what you're saying, because I was the same. I was always there saying, oh, no, I got this. Even at the time when I needed help, when I was stepping into the role of the breadwinner of my family, and people were around me to give me more, right? I still drew a line as to how much that must be. Do you see what I mean? Mm-hmm. So even in that role, you will still draw a line to say, hey, I can't ask for that now.
People so even if I'm doing it subconsciously, then
yes, it's not coming through because you want that. It's because you are conditioned that way to say, how can I ask? How can I ask for money? How can I say yes?
I was conditioned to believe that it's rude to ask people for things. So yeah, I get that.
Yeah. And it's because society puts that kind of beliefs in all of us. It's not our parents' fault. It's nobody's fault. It's because society was such that that's how it, that it started becoming that way, that, oh, we need to be, we put the word responsible. Yes, the word responsible, we need to be responsible for ourselves. But in that response, we have to also respond to life, right? We also have to respond to people around us and know that those people are there to support us through the process. So there's always a give and take energy, and everybody needs to win in that process as well. And so if we can do that and understand that more on a clearer basis, then we become more clear on how we can connect and be able to connect with others as well. And know that it's not us being less of ourselves. It's just us knowing that we are creating that environment for us, so that even that person that's coming in to help you is going to win. Is going to see a win for them as well through that process.
That is amazing. I know you all just saw my little clock come up there.
Oh my gosh, I don't know where that all came from, but thank you so much for sharing
No,
this.
that was one time. Everything is done in divine timing. Everything that we do is meant to be, and we're happy to have that. So right now, this time, I want to invite everyone to give a last word. If you have a last word to give, and we're going to. Who wants to go first? Who wants to give a word? Oh, you had all that to say, now you don't want to give me one word? I just want one word.
I
I
think
am
said
open to
one.
receive from others. Affirm that. I am open to receive from others. One more
Yes.
time. I am
I am
open
open to
to
receive
receive from others.
others. I love it. I love it.
Awesome, beautiful last words for today. And we want you all to please give us more aha moments you received from today. I have gotten a lot from today, and I know that you all have too. I feel that your spirits have lightened out there, which I'm happy that that has done. Me and my sisters here bringing the light to you all. And please come tomorrow for our pajama jammy jam, because we're just going to chill out. It's going to be self-care Sunday in our PJs, in our
I beat
beds.
you by one
Want
day.
to. Oh, she beat us by one day. So she's ready already. I like that.
I'm here and ready to go. Let's go.
Let's go for tomorrow. Misty's ready.
Everyone, continue to have a blessed day full of love and light. Thank you, Tink. Thank you, Misty, for coming with us today and just chilling out on Saturday. We're gonna chill out some more tomorrow. Love you all dearly, and we'll see you then. Love you.
Bye.